if you're a Gemini born May 21st to June 20th, what can you expect for the month of April 2019? Let's tune in and find out. So I just feel like there's a lot of fun. I feel like there's fun in the air. I feel like there's new opportunities. It just feels like it's a fun energy. And I feel in true Gemini fashion, I feel like there's two sides to your life. I feel like there's this heavier side, this, maybe work related, where you have to, push some energy into something, or it could be family life, right? But there's this umph, right? This energy that's like, oh, I have to exert myself. And then there's this other really playful side. So I just feel like there's these two sides that are happening, but I don't feel like you're really at odds with them. I feel like you're kind of moving back and forth. There is a little bit of a tired energy, right? Or like, wow, I got to blow out the cobwebs to be able to do this. So you may have just taken on a new job or just recently moved or changed locations at work, and maybe just relocated and your offices or something, and there's boxes everywhere. So it just feels like this shifting energy that you're dealing with and adjusting to. So not a bad thing, because I still see a lot of playful energy there for you and a lot of fun and play. So let's move into relationships. So those of you Geminis that are in a romantic relationship, what's in store for you? Well, so for some of you, there's confrontation. There's like, getting it right, saying it's right, speaking your truth, no bullshit anymore. It's kind of like, this is what I need from you. This is what I need out of the relationship. Some of you, are finally saying what's been there for you for a long time. This is about becoming truthful. So a lot of you are finally starting to speak your truth. You're starting to kind of like even discover what that is. Because I feel like it's been so elusive, you didn't even know yourself. You didn't even know how you felt. You were so busy avoiding it or doing other things for other people or people pleasing that you really didn't know how you felt. So I feel like that some of you, there's going to be like this coming to Jesus meeting, like, okay, this is how it is. This is what it's going to be. Really having authentic conversations. And some of you will get through that and some of you won't, right? But here's the other thing. I feel like it's in your court. In other words, I feel like it's your decision. I don't feel like it's the other person's decision. I feel like it's really up to you if you want to continue to move forward with this relationship or not, or if it's just become too much, or you're seeing that you're not really a good match. The other side is, I feel like for some of you, it's your own anxieties, your own fears, that is self-sabotaging the relationship that says, this is never going to work, I'm not lovable, this isn't worth it, there's just not enough of an investment here for the other person. So it's the biggest thing here with this relationship thing is to just be honest, right? And let go of any self-loathing that you have, whether you're upset with yourself because you lost somebody because you haven't met their expectations, or or you let somebody go because they didn't meet your expectations or it just didn't work out. So let go of that kind of, sadness. And then there's a whole nother Geminis that are just gone through this already with a different partner and are so magically in love and are just so in love and so excited to be together and planning and creating. So we've got kind of like the duality in the relationships showing up as well with you Geminis. Why should I be surprised? Anyway, this is really about you creating your life the way you want it and being truthful and honest with your partner and then letting or allowing them to respond to you and to see where that carries you. So I really feel like it's all the blinders coming off of your relationship and really being authentic and really seeing if you're on the same page or not on the same page. And not being afraid of it, not being afraid of the no, not being afraid of the yes, just not being afraid of what's next for you in personal relationship. Now, for those of you that are single and aren't in a relationship, let's see what's in store for you this month. So I feel like you'll have plenty of opportunities to be able to connect with somebody special. The biggest thing is getting out of your own way and really being real with yourself And what I mean by that is, are you ready for a relationship? Do you want a relationship? Are you just afraid of being alone? Or the opposite, or do you just love being alone and you're afraid of losing your alone time and you don't want to be with somebody, right? So providing that you want a relationship, you can access it. So what I mean by that is you can create one if you want one, but you've got to be right with yourself first. So, you just need to go, what am I looking for? Do I really want this? Do I want to complicate my life? And for a lot, it's like, absolutely, I'm ready. I'm desiring it. And then in that case, it's about moving forward and putting your best foot forward, putting yourself in the best light possible. And a lot of times that just means, right thought, right action in our work and in our family relationships and in our health, right? And then by working those other areas, it builds our confidence. It turns on our light. It makes us more attractive, making it easier then for somebody to spot us, to recognize us, and to want to be in relationship with us. So I absolutely see there's an opportunity for you guys to connect with people this month if you want it. Okay. And you may not, because you may have a lot on your plate and handling a lot of things. And that's okay too. It may come in another time. Let's look at money and career for Geminis for this month. I feel like you've had some black marks, meaning there's been drought and famine, feast or famine kind of energy, right? I have a lot and then I have none. I have a lot and then I have none. And so I feel like finally you can plug into something new, like a generator, and like a whole new way to generate money, a whole new way to generate your energy. So there may be a new job if you haven't already had it, or a new second job that you take on, or maybe a raise. But there's a new way to generate income and money. It could just be your mental thought or your mental process, and that you take a course or go study with somebody or remove a block. But there's more money available to you. So, even it could be a new career for you. So there's a consistency now. So I feel like you're trying to move into a more consistent mode financially. And I feel like this is the month where you start to see glimpses of that in terms of at least the path that you need to take, and to not be afraid to put yourself on that. So for some, that means getting on a budget. It means figuring out what that even means, what a budget is, and what would the budget look like. So I see very much you focused on money, very much on the details of money, on your taxes, on inheritance, on what's left over for me, on the cost of living. Just see you very, very, very thoroughly and methodically trying to figure it out. Maybe you're thinking of having a baby, and can we afford to have a baby? Maybe you're thinking of moving. Can we afford to move there, or retiring? So money is very much on your mind. Even if you're getting divorced, money's on your mind, right? Even if you're getting married, money's on your mind. So you've got these all roads kind of lead to financial planning, focus, support, knowing what it takes to run your household, and being okay with it. Like, I feel like it's a really matter-of-fact energy. I'm not upset by it, not mad at it. It's like it is what it is. So it's a very even energy. Just get it done. Okay, cool. Let's see about career for you guys. Wow, that's cool. Maybe that's where I just see this open and this big opening happening for you in career. So you know what? This is one of those, write it down, write what you want, manifest, the sky's open. What do you want? What do you want to make? Do you want to break 6 figures, right? Do you want to break 7 figures, right? Like, write it down what the goal is and what it's going to take to be that person to attract that. And when you ask questions like that, any worries, fears, doubts, insecurities will come up, so you can release them, right? Or you can let them go. If you struggle with that, the book I wrote, The Little Book of Big Promises, is a great book to help you work through stuff like that, right? You can buy it on Amazon, you can buy it on Hay House, but a book like that can really help you stop and look at your life and really do the work around it, so that you're not afraid to really be seen in the world. So wonderful. I'm excited for you guys. It's a big opening for you in your career. Really good. Okay, so let's look at health for you Geminis. This is where you're going to have to get serious with yourself. Some of you have already started that. The rest of you are going to just have to kind of like, bring it in, right? Trim it down. So maybe you're just drinking too much. Maybe you're smoking too much. Maybe you're just eating junk too much. Maybe you're not exercising. But I see you wanting to, real desire to bring it in and create better boundaries for yourself, a more healthy lifestyle. So I feel this desire to be healthy and this desire to be fit and trim and vital. So the universe is going to support you this month in being able to continue that, and that opening, that streak. And then I feel like this grief on my chest, and to heal too. So for some of you, you'll be finding you're going to be doing a lot of healing this month. Letting go of shame, letting go of addiction, letting go of suffering, letting go of relationships that don't serve you anymore. So make sure if you're going through any big life-changing events, get yourself in therapy, get yourself connected to somebody who can help you. I do work like that as well, one-on-one over the phone. So you can just check it out at peggyrometo.com. If it resonates with you, great. If it doesn't, I want you to get the help that you need and the support that you need where it shows up for you. Okay. So really just surround yourself with loving support, because I feel like doing that, you can be back in the flow and back on top, because I see this huge opening for you, especially in career. All right, let's see if there's any surprises for Geminis this month. Yeah, okay, so for some of you, you're going to have some nice surprises that things are going better than expected. And whether that means you're, soon to be divorced, or you're talking about separating and your spouse is like, yeah, I'm with you. I'm not feeling it either, right? So whether it's like a simple conversation like that you thought was going to be really difficult, or whether your daughter or son suddenly want to spend time with you and the relationship is that much better, or things have simmered down with your relatives. And that some of this could be, we have April 19th, a full moon in Libra, and it's the second full moon in Libra, last month and this month, which is the sign of harmony and positive influence on relationships. And, Libra's are very diplomatic. So we have that overriding energy to be able to use in our own homes, in our own families, and so that you can really get what you want. And it's also very grounding, balancing energy. So if you guys are, flip-flopping back and forth too much, that full moon, April 19th in Libra, can actually help you to calm down. Although Libras, we can go back and forth with not making a decision. But we have the new moon in Aries, April 5th, and April 5th, Aries are very decisive, like boom, 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 boom. So this Libra energy actually kind of helps balance out that aggressive Aries energy. And not everybody sees Aries as aggressive, just, maybe sensitive Cancers or other people like that, right? So Aries, it's kind of like, that focused intensity will be evened out, right? So for you Geminis, have this new moon in Aries and then the full moon in Libra might help to bring balance to you, right? So that as I was seeing, as we went into the beginning, I saw, you like on a beach and playing with a beach ball. Then I saw this dark cloud over all this other part of your life, the heaviness of what you had to do. So the new moon in Aries may help you just cut through all the bullshit, right? Just do, make decisions, get it done, move on, right? What's next? And then the full moon of Libra gives you like a little chance to slow down, bring in some of that other energy of balance and calmness and serenity, harmony, right? Family harmony, peace and unity, all those beautiful things. And Libras love a beautiful environment. So I wouldn't be surprised if you find yourself buying some new clothes or doing a makeover or just feeling better about yourself all the way around. Okay, you guys, have a wonderful April, Geminis. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. I'm really excited about these career things that are shifting and opening up for you. I hope you like my intuitive astrology. If you do, please click like, share it with your friends, comment below, and I look forward to seeing you again next month.